What's up, people? All right, we got some errands to run here today, so thought we'd do a little video. Been getting some comments about the different videos. I greatly appreciate any feedback you guys give. What do you like? What do you don't like? What do you want to hear more about? What do you not want to hear about? Put out a video yesterday, I believe, about the bugging in versus bugging out. And one of the topics in that, I kind of brought up about kids. And I've hit on kids in other videos, mainly because I have a whole house full of them. So I've had to think about that stuff in contrast to other people out there that maybe they only have just them, maybe them and their wife, or their kids are out of the house or something like that. But anyway, if you're talking about SHTF with children, when I say children, I mean in the house kids. I don't mean, yeah, he went to college and became an expert in French poetry and now he can't get a job, so he's back living in the house with us. That's not what I'm talking about. But as far as children, yes, everybody needs food, everybody needs security, everybody needs protection, go down the list, everybody needs all that. But one thing I'd hit on was kids are not going to understand why they can't have McDonald's, why they can't play PlayStation, why they can't get on their tablet, that kind of thing. And if you're talking about an event like that, is that going to matter too much? I mean, your concerns are a lot larger than that, okay? But you're also going to have to deal with hearing the kids, listening to the kids, okay? Like I said, you're going to be stressed out already, and now you have to worry about kids that are unhappy, they're scared, they're stressed out, and the only way they know to express that is to cry to mommy and daddy. So you're not going to want that extra stress on top of whatever you're doing. So if you can have things in place to kind of help mitigate that. And yeah, I'm talking toys, you know what I mean? Every so often my wife will go through the kids' toys, the ones they really don't play with that much anymore, whatever. And we do donate toys, but a lot of times I'll bag them up and I will take them to our bug out location, okay? So that once we get there, they're going to have something to kind of keep them occupied. Talking younger children, okay? The older kids, like this guy sitting over here next to me, yeah, he's going to be out in the fields and chopping wood and, all the good things like that. But even at that, he's going to need some time to, he likes basketball, so putting up a basketball hoop or something like that. You're not going to have a ton of leisure time. I mean, that's a given. But any time that you do have, you're going to be able to want to unwind, like I said, for us and for the kids too. One thing that this COVID global pandemic is kind of showing everybody, or maybe it hasn't clicked yet, but after hearing this, maybe it'll click, is people in the house are getting on edge, man. You got the husband and wife that are barking at each other a little more than they regularly do. The kids are squabbling a little bit more than they regularly do. So yeah, everybody's already shut in with this. And with this, we can still run out, go to the store. Now they're starting opening things back up. So, but when they had everything shut down, you were still able to go to the store if you were deemed essential. You could still go to work. You could still get out of the house. But if you're talking about a major event to where, let's say, you're bugging in, no, if you're bugging in, you're bugging in. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to let the kids go outside and play because of, you don't know what lurks out there for the most part. Okay, it's not going to be like even what it is now. You know, at least now we can go for a drive or something like it. Now everybody's going to be shut in. So to help alleviate some of the infighting and just stress of being cooped up together, try to think about things that you can do now that will help. Yeah, if you go to the dollar store and pick up a handful of coloring books, you know, and some crayons, and kind of stash them away and make sure the kids don't know where they're at, because if you got kids, you know they're going to get into them and they're going to have them everywhere, and they're not going to be ready to use when something happens that you intended for their use. But yeah, sock goes away. Yeah, take the old toys and stuff. Maybe it's not being played with anymore, if you got the space, and kind of put them back. Any board games, things like that. Cards, have decks of cards. Yeah, you know, have 4 or 5 decks of cards. But just kind of think about, with you and yours, what does everybody enjoy doing? What are some things that you can kind of prep for now to help with that? And it could vary, you know, if your kids like going outside, you know, make sure you have a few baseball mitts and some baseballs that we can toss the ball around or something. And if you grab a football where you can throw the football around. And this all definitely depends on your area, what your security looks like. If you're living in town, I don't know if I'd really recommend going out in the street and tossing the ball with your kid, because your attention is not going to be where it's supposed to be. But if you're out in the country, or if you've got a location to go to like that, to where you have other people that are worrying about security right now, and you can just kind of relax with the kids, because they're still going to need your attention during an event like this as well. It's not, how can I explain it? You guys probably know what I'm trying to get at here. In today's day and age, kids needs attention. Okay, you always hear about the middle child. You know, they are typically the ones that are your hell raisers. Okay, that's because you got the firstborn that got attention, and then the baby of the family is getting the attention, and they're kind of left in the middle, and they're trying to get some attention from mommy and daddy. And if they can't get attention from mommy and daddy by being good, they're going to get attention from mommy and daddy by being bad. Now take that concept and multiply it to however many kids will be in your group, okay, be it your immediate family, or if you do have a larger group. And now, while you're worrying about how to feed everybody, clothe everybody, keep everybody safe in general, they're still needing that attention. Okay, so something to keep in mind as well. But that's it for now, guys. I'll let you go. But yeah, as far as kids with your prepping, think about ways to make it as easy as you can on them, because the easier you can make it on them, the easier that they're going to make it on you. Okay, you don't, like I said, don't want them hollering, screaming. You want them to be able to make it through as best as possible. So anyway, yeah, if you can, if you want to comment on this video, what are some ideas you have for kids during an event, please go ahead and put that down in the comments section down below. We welcome all comments, and like, share, subscribe thing, all that stuff. if you like what we're doing here, yeah, share it amongst your friends. So with that, guys, until next time, see you after a while.